In a world constantly striving for perfection, we often overlook the profound beauty found in the incomplete. This contemplation finds a tangible form in a seemingly simple, yet subtly complex piece of jewelry. A pair of cufflinks aptly named "My Search for Meaning." At first glance, these cufflinks present an intriguing paradox. They are both harmonious and discordant, unified yet disparate. This duality challenges us to rethink our understanding of completeness and beauty. Individually, each cufflink is a masterpiece. The first is a round marvel, reminiscent of a Japanese coin with a central void, a perfect circle surrounded by concentric rings of meticulously arranged square diamonds. This void is not a lack, but an intentional space that invites contemplation. It symbolizes the emptiness that often resides at the core of our existential inquiries, a visual metaphor for the questions that propel our search for meaning. The second cufflink, a study in contrast, mirrors the first in the reversal of its space. Here, the negative becomes positive. A bold, square-cut diamond dominates the center, too grand to fit within the confines of the round void of its counterpart. It is a reflection on the human tendency to fill gaps with what we believe might fit, often finding that our solutions are as mismatched as these cufflinks. Both cufflinks are crafted from highly polished 18-karat gold, their luster enhancing the dialogue between them. They are designed not to match, but to challenge. In their deliberate incongruity, they invite the wearer to embrace the notion that completeness does not always stem from symmetry or alignment. Instead, true meaning emerges from accepting each element as a self-contained work of art, beautiful and whole in its own right. This pair of cufflinks serves as a metaphor for life's complexities. They remind us that our search for meaning often leads us to unexpected juxtapositions where elements do not seamlessly align. The challenge lies in recognizing the inherent beauty in these imperfections. By accepting that the square diamond does not neatly complete the round void, nor do the concentric square diamonds accommodate the solitary gem, we begin to appreciate the intricate dance of positive and negative spaces. Thus, My Search for Meaning becomes more than just a pair of cufflinks. It is a philosophical statement. It is a reminder that meaning is not always found in the perfect fit, but in the acceptance of the imperfect, the unfinished, and the incomplete. In wearing these cufflinks, one does not merely adorn themselves with jewelry, but embarks on a reflective journey, embracing the art of incompletion as a path to profound insight. Before we wrap up, I'd like to share something special. You see, the jewelry that I make doesn't start with the raw materials. It doesn't start at a jeweler's bench. In fact, the jewelry that I make always starts in a conversation, and I am able to distill a design brief out of a conversation. Now, you can read the full design brief along with seeing images of the drawings, inspirational sketches, renderings, and the finished piece of jewelry on my website at theintrepidwendell.com/shine. I'm really looking forward to our next episode where I'll be talking with my friend, architect Jose Ricardo Coleman Pagan, back home for me in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Architect Coleman Davis shares with us a deeply personal and moving story of finding roots and finding family relevance in a world and society that sometimes seems so scattered. I look forward to seeing you there. Lastly, but not leastly, if you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to the podcast and share it with someone who might like to hear Ryan's story. You can go visit our website for more behind-the-scenes content. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing a part of your time with me. My name is Daniel Boettcher, and I love to hear you shine.